Herc, what are you waiting for? Is your breakfast missing something? I've been putting like maybe 1/4 cup of chicken broth into his food, and I just did it for a few days, and now, oh, that's my breakfast oatmeal. Now he thinks that he can't eat it unless it has chicken broth in it. There you go. That's a spoiled dog right there. And he's just looking at the chicken broth. He's not eating the actual food. Oh, you're rotten. You're spoiled rotten. In an effort to try something more earth-friendly and sustainable and clean, we bought Feline Pine. So it's this brand of cat litter that's made of pine. So it smells better, and it's like made out of recycled pine. So it's like a little bit better for the environment and things like that. Well, Einstein hates it. And I think it probably aggravates his, I don't know if he has allergies, but it aggravates him because whenever he goes down to go potty, his nose is bright red and his eyes have been leaking, like watery, which is really weird. So I just went down and cleaned out the basement because he made it known that he didn't like it by spreading the pine litter all over the basement. I mean, like, it was everywhere. It was a disaster. So I swept the basement, I changed the litter, and I swept it really good. Like, I swept the whole area. And so I just went down there after sweeping twice, really, because I swept his area where his litter box is, but then I swept the whole thing. So anyway, I go down there, I sweep it all up, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna vacuum just to get any little pieces that I missed. Still that much that I missed just from sweeping because it's that little pine. Oh my gosh. Hopefully we solve that problem by getting him regular litter. But, you know, trial and error. That's what life's all about, right? Hello, friends. It's Tuesday, and I went into town with a friend today. She had to run some errands, and she thought I might want to tag along, and she was right. We had lots of fun together. Hercules, he's been going outside to go potty, and even though the porch is clear and the stairs are clear, he for some reason wants to go down and around behind. I guess maybe he wants some privacy? I don't know. But when he goes down there, he gets stuck because it's pretty cold, and I think his legs just stop working because it's super, super cold. His little arthritis kicks in. Girl power. I went out and shoveled all the snow so that he would have room to go potty. So I'm showing you through the screen, so it's not focusing really well, but there was snow all the way up to this top step. And there was like a little path here, and then he had dug a little tunnel around here. But I shoveled all of this off all the stairs and a little path for him. So hopefully that'll keep him from having hurt feet. Let me show you what I bought today. Okay, so first things first. I'm doing a mug swap online. So I have to be able to mail everything. But the rules were $20 limit. You have to send a coffee mug, but then you can send, kind of hard to hear what I'm saying when I'm rustling stuff in the background, huh? Hold on a minute. Let me unravel it and then we can talk. Ooh, wild hair. Wild Alaska woman hair. So this is a mug swap I'm doing through one of the essential oil groups that I'm in on Facebook. I do not know this person face to face, but they sent me a little info thing about her. She likes purple, which we can be friends because obviously I also like purple. That's one of my favorite colors. So I found this adorable coffee mug. Little hipster bear and then a little hipster moose. I just want to go back and buy all of them and like give them as gifts and keep some for our house. But it's not that metal, it's like that, it is metal. It's not like a ceramic mug. So hopefully that'll help when I mail it. She does not live in Alaska. I got her purple nail polish and I got her a little sled dog Alaska ornament for her tree. So because I have to mail this, I was trying to figure out a way that I can mail it and it would be cute, but hopefully it would also not get broken. So I found this at Michael's. All their Christmas stuff is 50% off right now. So I thought that would be a super good thing to mail it in. It'll fit perfectly. And then just this to put inside the mug and the stuff to make it look, well, feel a little special. It is a Christmas present. Another thing I bought at Michael's is something super fun for on Saturday night. We're having Bunko. So I bought this little Santa hat headband and I thought it was so cute. And I can't wait to wear it on Saturday. Also 50% off because Michael's, woohoo. I have a cookie exchange that I'm going to also this weekend. So I bought red and green sprinkles. Not at Michael's, at Joann's. Now, this next thing is something that I always think is a huge waste of money until I'm in the one situation where you need it. And then I'm like, I would pay any amount of money in the world to have one of these. Isn't that great? Like I said, I always think it's a waste of money, but this was only 14 bucks and it's memory foam and it's really cute. But yeah, it's one of those things that I'm always like, oh, that's such a waste of money. Why do people spend money on that? I don't ever want to spend money on that. But then if I'm on a plane, I'm like, oh, what a neck pillow so bad. I would do anything to buy one. We went to Fred Meyer, aka Kroger, aka Dillon's, just depending on where you live. They had socks, buy one, get one. So I bought some red and green striped Christmas socks. And then I bought these Christmas light socks to wear to Bunko on Saturday because I'm going to be dressed crazy. And then my cat is already interested in this sweater. Hold on, let me lay it out for you. All right, here's my ugly Christmas sweater for Bunko on Saturday. So I'm going to wear this and some leggings and my little Santa hat headband and those Christmas tree light. Do you like it? You like it because it has jingle bells? And those Christmas tree light socks, and I think I will be très festive. Isn't it so cute? Jingle all the way. I found some really cute, like, fleecy, furry sweatpants that had a little Santa hat on the hip, but then on the other leg, they said ho ho ho, and like, I don't really want to wear pants that say ho ho ho. I don't want to wear anything that says ho 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 on it. So, I was going to go to the grocery store really fast. I need a few things for a cookie swap that I'm doing and for the cupcakes that I'm making for Bunko. But I was scrolling through Facebook while I was waiting in line for coffee, and there are moose out and about. So I am going to find them. I obviously only watch them from my car because that's the only way to stay safe. But I think they're so cute, and there's a mama and baby out, so I'm going to very carefully go look for them. Come along for the ride. Issue is I'm on a side road, not in a neighborhood, but the alerts, well, not the alert, it's not like an alert system that we have when there are moose, but anyway, the person that posted it on the neighborhood Facebook page said the street sections, and I went past there and didn't see them anywhere. But the thing is, you can't turn off on like just any old way. Like I can't like go off-roading because you can get stuck. The snow will get you stuck. And we've already gotten stuck once this year, and a truck had to come by and help us. Luckily that man was passing, otherwise Brian and I would have just had to figure it out, which we could have, but I don't know. It would have been tough. So I'm gonna drive back by again, see if I can find them this time. Drive a little slower. Not that I was going fast before. You guys, I gotta go to the grocery store before last financial class, but dang, I wanna see some moose. So I used to have a different table here, and so I have, you can't really see it, like right there, there's one of those little spots where the leg of the table was. And I'm not really super worried about fixing it because, you know, with time it'll just, hi baby, it'll just fix itself. I know you can put like a ice cube there to make it like rise and come even with the carpet. But anyway, the reason I'm showing it to you is I'm not gonna have to do anything because Einstein will run to each of them and paw at them. And I think it bothers him that they're not even with the rest of the carpet. So I think he's gonna fix it for me. So if you can't do the ice cube solution for your marks in your carpet, just get you a little crazy Einstein guy. Yeah? You gonna show him, or are you gonna just, you can't prove me right, can ya? Maybe I'll catch you doing it later. Giant pile of snow. Why? Why? Why do you do that when I scooped all this out for you? Why do you do this, dude? I always film in my kitchen, and I have the worst lighting in here, so I don't know why I always am like, oh, I'm in my kitchen, it's time for me to film. After our Friendsgiving on Saturday, I had like 4 pies left over and like 4 bottles of wine. And that just would not do. So we had a wine and pie party. My friends came over and we drank leftover wine from Friendsgiving, and we ate leftover pie from Thanksgiving. And that sounds like a great party. I don't know about you guys, but to me, a wine and pie party, love it. I always have fun. It's my girlfriends from the hut, the coffee hut, and so we always have fun together. I don't know if you guys drink wine, but if you do, Kung Fu Girl is one of my favorites. It's a Riesling, and it is a cheaper wine, but it is very complex. So if you eat it with something that's spicy or savory, it'll, like the sweet flavors will pop. And if you drink it with something sweet, then like the tangy or spicy flavors will pop. And that's from a winery in Washington State. And then this is a Sauvignon Blanc that I got to cook my turkey with, and it's called the Dreaming Tree. And I did not realize until tonight that it is a collaboration between Dave Matthews and a award-winning winemaker. So that's pretty cool. I don't normally drink this, but I'm gonna try it and see if I like it. I think it's a little too dry for me. And my favorite pie of the night was the cheesecake. Ooh, focus. The cheesecake. Woo woo. So it was a lot of fun, and it's nice to get together with friends, and we just laughed and were super silly, and it was great. Good morning. It is Friday. So I had a lot of leftover turkey, as you can imagine. So after chopping it up really small, I gave about 1/4 a cup to Einstein, about 1/4 a cup to Hercules. But then I pulled out my pantry is always open when I go to film, and it's tacky. Okay, so then I went and pulled out my mom's chicken and rice recipe. So instead of making chicken and rice, I'm very obviously making turkey and rice. So you need, I had the cut up turkey. I took one of the big cans of cream of chicken soup, mixed that with about a fourth a cup of onions and a cup of water. Mix that up. I just do it in the casserole dish. Then I took a cup of rice and put it in there, mixed it all together, and put the turkey on top, salt, pepper on top, half a cup of melted butter and garlic powder, and now I'm getting ready to put it into the oven. I thought for sure that I had garlic powder, but I also love this Lawry's garlic salt. This company, man, their seasoning salt is thebomb.com. So their garlic salt's pretty good too. And it has parsley in it. All right, so I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this on top. This is the last step before I put it in the oven. You could also throw some vegetables in here if you wanted to make it really yummy. I will probably eat it with vegetables, but I'm not gonna cook it with vegetables because then I can have, like if I wanna have broccoli in it one day, I can, and if I wanna have corn one day, and if I wanna have green beans one day, I have some versatility. So it's going into the oven. 350 for 1 hour. While I wait, I'm going to drink my Diet Coke, my Splenda Diet Coke, which apparently my parents say is better than the regular Diet Coke. And then I bought this Torani sugar-free vanilla. So I put a little bit of that on top, and I've got a delicious sugar-free vanilla Coke. So I'm gonna drink that, and I'm going to finish addressing the Christmas cards. So I've got to get this done by 4 so that they will go out with the mail tomorrow or today, get picked up. This is what I've done. These have been addressed. I don't want to show the addresses on there. These have been addressed. I also sent like maybe 10 yesterday. These are the ones I still have to address. Ooh. Okay, but I'm just gonna sit down. I've been working on it all morning. I'm also, other things I can't show you is I'm also working on a Christmas list for my family and my nieces and nephews and my sweet grandparents. So that is another thing I'm doing this morning. So I hope your Friday morning is going great. The weekend is almost here. You just have one more day to make it through. I'm overwhelmed with happiness right now. We have some good friends, some good people in our lives. Our friends from Wichita, Mariah and Brad. Hi guys. They sent us 2 giant care packages, kind of as like a Christmas gift, but also as a little care package. So the first, I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see. I was like, can't see very well. So the first thing they sent us are these 3 prints. So this one is a map of Georgia, and it says life is better in the South. This one is a map of Kansas, and it says thank you for being a part of our journey, because that's where we met them. And then this is a map of Alaska, and it says life is a wonderful adventure. So that is so sweet. I'm so excited about this. You can probably tell how excited I am about it. Mariah sent me the NYX Lippy Countdown lipstick advent calendar, and I'm stoked about it. Like the first thing I did was open it up, get out the lipstick for December 1st, because that's today, and put it on. And now I can't get it out to show it to you. Okay, so it is their matte lipstick for today, and the color is Eden. It's really pretty. It's like a really nice matte shade, which I love. Just like some people are with a chocolate advent calendar, with a lipstick advent calendar, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's taking everything I know to keep from just taking them all out and using them all. But it's a nice little thing to help the days go by quickly. Okay, they also sent a rechargeable hand warmer, which is amazing and definitely something that I will be using. This would be a great thing to bring up to the coffee hut, because when you're warm inside the coffee hut, but then you reach out to hand people their drinks, or you reach out to grab their money, your hands get so cold and then they start cracking. Anyway, And then all the socks. So one, oh, this is an Einstein pair. And there's a bunch of big fat socks. These socks are even called Alaska knits. And gloves, mittens, and this precious little hat with a little pink pom-pom on it. And then thermals, because we need those too here in Alaska. All right, so that is my box of lovely, happy friendship. And then this is Brian's box of lovely, happy friendship. So, okay, so in Brian's box, we have another rechargeable hand warmer. Definitely will come in handy. We have some of Brian's favorite treats that our friend Mariah makes. They're bugle treats, so they're bugles dipped in white chocolate, and then they have a little M&M at the end. They look like little Santa hats. And Brian loves those. Let's see, we have a Christmas tea advent calendar, and Brian is a big tea drinker. We've got a puzzle from the Nifty Nut House, which is one of our places that we used to frequent back in Wichita. And then also from the Nifty Nut House, these milk chocolate peanut butter meltaways, which are kind of like their version of a Reese's. Brian also got some thermals and some big giant mittens to keep his hands warm. And some big socks. It was so sweet of them to send us stuff. They did not have to do that, but they definitely just made our day. Like, that was just so sweet and thoughtful of them, and we are so lucky to have them as friends.